Hello everyone, welcome back to the session. In our last session, we have studied about aquatic plants. Aquatic plants means the plants which grow in water. Under this, we have three types. The three types of plants are floating plants, fixed plants, and underground water plants. So now in our previous class we have already completed with floating aquatic plants. So in today's session we'll look into other two types of plants. So shall we start? Adaptation in fixed plants. So as the name indicates fixed plants, the roots of these fixed plants are fixed at the bottom of the water bed in the mud. Okay, so in floating plants the plants used to float, they were never used to fixed, but here as the name indicates the fixed plants are fixed to the bottom of the water bed. Okay, their leaves are also broader to absorb the sunlight and the air, to absorb the sunlight and air. And one more adaptation is they have waxy coated leaves. They have waxy coated leaf. This helps them to prevent the leaf from getting rotting. Okay, rotting is nothing but getting spoiled. Because of that waxy coating, always the leaf stays dry and prevent from rotting. Okay, so their stems are hollow in nature. Hollow means as like your straw, as like your juice straw. Okay, and they are light and thin and they are flexible. That is the main advantage. Even though if the more water currents are there, if the more water waves are there, they easily bend and get back into with the and easily bend with the flow of water itself, and again they'll get back into its own things. Okay, this helps them not to get affected by strong water currents. It also helps the leaves to float on the surface of water. And one more thing, in the leaves, the stomata is present under the leaf. But for the floating plants, the leaves are present, the stomata are present on the top of the leaf. Okay, so the stomata is present on the upper surface of the leaf, so that exchange of gases takes place through this stomata. The example of this adaptation in fixed plants are water lily and lotus. Is this clear? Adaptation in underwater or submerged aquatic plants. Submerged meaning is something remains completely under the water. Okay, so now the submerged plants, they are different from our normal plants. How? That is, these plants don't have stomata on their leaves. Instead of that, they breathe through the small holes which are present on the stems. Okay, so these roots of these plants are completely fixed in the soil under the water. Their stems are also flexible to offer little resistance to the water currents. Water currents are nothing but the movements of water. Okay. These plants breathe in carbon dioxide, which is released by the aquatic animals like some fishes, turtles. Okay. And also they clean the air around them. They prepare their own food using the sunlight, which is filtered through the water. Okay, example is Valesneria, the tape grass. Valesneria is also called as tape grass. And the next example is Hydrilla. Hydrilla image you can see there itself. Hope it's clear for you people. Now we have completed our chapter. So now it's time to do some activity. So to do this activity, you required some chart paper, sheets, glue, specimen plants, then plastic covers. The name of this activity is herbarium. Herbarium is a special thing which you're going to do with the help of leaves, with the different plant leaves. So shall we now understand how to do this activity? Yes. So now here you have to collect some twigs with the leaves of 5 different plants. How many? 5 different plants. Then press and dry the collected specimens. Specimens is nothing but the plant parts which you have collected. And keep that in between the sheets of your old books. Put something heavy on top of the old books and set them aside for 7 to 10 days to let them dry. Once they are dry, you can compile them by mounting them on chart paper sheets using glue. Just what you have to do, you have to take that leaves, use the glue and stick it onto the paper. Secure each chart paper sheet in a plastic cover. Write the name of the plants they belong to. For example, if you're taking rose leaves, once it is dried, you're going to stuck onto the A4 sheet and you're going to write the name of the plant. For better understanding, I have attached one video also how they have done and how they have stuck in a sheet of papers and they have filed it. You can go through that to get a better idea. It's very simple activity. Thank you.